What's happening? It's just a clip of Miles Bennett Dyson breathing real hard. Let's talk about Terminator 2. It's Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. So Netflix has recently dropped a trailer for some kind of anime based on the Terminator franchise. The last video I did was about RoboCop, and now with the Terminator thing, Terminator and RoboCop, they go together like peas and carrots. Them fuckers are busy mates. So I thought, why not? These are my top 5 reasons why T2 is the best fucking film ever made.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Number 1, shotgun flip. Yeah, these lists are always a little bit weird, so I'm going with the shotgun flip for number 1. Now, mate, I'm from England. I'm not a gun guy. I don't know fuck all about guns.
If you don't know, then you don't fucking know, do you?
So why does this deserve the number 1 spot on my list? The answer is simple. I think this little moment kind of encapsulates T2 on a whole. It's kinetic, cool, stylish action.
All the shooting. I love that stuff, you know, the killing.
A lot of killing.
Also, I am aware that this was stolen from John Wayne in the original True Grit, but Arnie looks better doing it. Oh, shit.
Shit, boy.
Number 2, it's James Cameron.
James Cameron doesn't do what James Cameron does for James Cameron.
It's Big Jim Cameron. Now, this guy's one of the greatest directors to have ever lived. He was responsible for 3 of the biggest box office films of all time, but the man has a reputation for being one of the hardest people to work with in Hollywood.
You're a no-good son of a bitch.
Now, James Cameron seems to have mellowed in his later years since he found being some kind of aquatic marine man. But in his youth, the guy thought he could do everything. And he's right. He could, and he can, and he does, because he's fucking Jim Cameron.
First, I just wanted to do it all myself. It was like, you're doing it wrong.
But I firmly believe that arrogance/confidence is what made him such a capable filmmaker in the first place. And when you look at his body of work, T2 Judgment Day especially, in my opinion, is a 5-star masterpiece. The man directs the bollocks off this film. When it comes to action set pieces, Jim Cameron just knows what he's doing.
He ain't lying.
Number 3, it's Linda Hamilton as Sarah Connor. So on these lists, I always like to choose one actor that I think is the standout from the film. And for this movie, there's a bunch to choose from. I got Arnie, I got Robert Patrick, you got Joe Morton. You've even got that creepy Philip Seymour Hoffman looking motherfucker who licks her face in a mental institution. I never liked that bastard.
Son of a bitch.
So why Linda Hamilton? Why does she deserve the spot on the list? Honestly, intensity.
Good morning, Dr. Silberman. How's the knee?
She brings so much weight to this role. It's kind of incredible. You watch Linda Hamilton in 1984 in Terminator 1, and then you watch her in Terminator 2. The physical transformation... That is some dedication. And that's what I want from my actors. I want an actor who's going to commit everything to a part, physically and mentally, and give it their all. And Linda Hamilton, she gives everything to Sarah Connor. There's a reason that Sarah Connor's gone down as one of the most iconic female protagonists of all time. And it's because of Linda Hamilton's performance. She's really good in this. Number 4, visual effects. I think the thing that Terminator 2 Judgment Day is best known for is its use of visual effects. And to really break it down, there are 2 parts that we need to talk about. Number 1, we've got to talk about Stan Winston and his studio. And number 2, we got to talk about ILM.
Master of magic spells and illusion.
Stan Winston and his studio, they're all about old school filmmaking when it comes to practical effects. And that studio and Stan are responsible for some of your favorite Hollywood characters. You're looking at the Predator, you're looking at the Terminator, you're looking at the Alien Queen, you're even looking at the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Stan Winston represents the old school.
Old school rules.
I think the opening of Terminator 2 is probably the best example of Stan Winston's work. You've got practical puppetry, you've got miniatures, you've got rear projection. It's a testament to a Hollywood legend.
This was a great man.
And then you've got ILM. Industrial Light and Magic came along and changed the face of cinema forever. You look at the T-1000 walking out the fire in the aqueduct. I think that's it. After this, Jurassic Park comes out and it's a game changer. You had young Sherlock Holmes, you had The Abyss. But T2, this was the turning point. And I think you take this film and you look at the use of practical and visual effects together. It's what really makes it such a magical experience. It's over 30 years later, and the visual effects in this film still hold up compared to any of the modern shit that's released today. Terminator 2, take a bow for your special effects. Number 5, it's a screaming, scary skeleton. It's the final spot on the list, and I reserve this spot for the image that burnt itself into my brain from the first time I saw Terminator 2 when I was about, 6, 7 years old. It's Sarah Connor clinging onto a chainmail fence while she's blasted by an explosion and turned into the scariest screaming skeleton I think I've ever seen. You all know the scene I'm talking about. Everyone's seen it, and I think everyone who saw this scene walked away from this film going, "Do you remember that bit?" And that was my list. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click like, subscribe, ding the bell, all that YouTube stuff. It really helps with that algorithm, mate. So I think I'm just going to kind of do this from now on. So my next video, I'm going to do another top 5. And if you thought in this video that Arnie didn't get enough love, well, my next video, it's going to be about Predator. I'll see you then. All right, that's it. Ta-ra.